Hi, good morning. It's Friday. You made it. Yay. I am up pretty early, 7:30. I didn't want to get up. My body said no. No. So I didn't listen. I got up anyways. And I made some ginger tea. I've been getting a bit of heartburn lately. Bad diet. So I'm trying to fix that. And that just means eating good, and I can do that. That's no problem. I tend to eat when I'm bored and depressed. So now that I kind of recognize that, I have to start changing maybe some of the habits or the ways that I respond to some of the feelings that I have. And one of the things that I really have become aware of is how much my physical wellness affects my brain, my heart, my soul. I deal with pain every day, and I know you know this. I don't think I really talk a lot about it because I don't like complaining, but it's a constant in my life, and I don't get relief. I never have freedom from it, and I'm becoming very aware of how it's affecting my life. And it is a cycle, you know. So this is kind of how it goes for me. I have laundry Monday, Thursday. I do most of the laundry in the house. There's certain rooms that are my responsibility to take care of, and of course, everything else that comes with parenting, running a household, being part of community, being a consumer of healthcare, etc. I mean, I'm pretty stretched thin, and I've got a lot on my plate. The one thing I've had the hardest time with, though, I think, is the mobility factor. I've always been independent. I've always been, I consider myself to be a strong person physically and mentally. But this is a different type of reality and pain that I'm living in. And I'm just beginning, I think, to kind of come to terms with it. So last night, I got home from my doctor's appointment. I had to get up really early and walk to the bus stop, get on the bus, get off the bus, walk again, walk upstairs, walk downstairs, up and down, up and down, up and down, all day long. I have now, today, a bit of freedom, but last night I came home and my legs and my feet were cramping. And I had to sit on my couch for about an hour rubbing magnesium into my legs just to go to bed. And it wasn't until I asked for a bit of a massage in my hips that I realized that that's where my pain was. And it hurt a lot. It hurt. But that right side, as soon as I got that bit of massage and that release, I felt a little pop. And my sciatica immediately was relieved. So I've got like nerves that are being pinched every day in my lower back all the way down to my feet. So I get like cramps, foot cramps. My legs are weak. I don't have a lot of strength in them. So today, after having a 15-hour day in Vancouver on my feet, I'm really feeling it. I am really feeling it today. And I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm surrendering to this now because it's interfering with my day-to-day life. And I'm okay with that. I wholeheartedly accept it. But I need the things that are going to help me perform at a better level than I am, because there are things I want to do. The sun's out there. I'd love to get on my bike. I'd love to go to the gym and with my life pass. I mean, I don't feel confident doing that because my legs just don't work. Driving, people are like, well, just drive. Not that simple, you know. I have enough financial barriers, but sitting in a car, it actually aggravates my legs. My sciatica and my lower back immediately tighten up. So I can zip around for a day or two doing errands and stuff in a car. But I'll tell you, 1 or 2 days, one day of just walking, I'm not able to do much today. So I'm going to take a really hot bath. I'm going to apply something I found that works for me sometimes is arthritis cream from Essence. This has cypress, eucalyptus. It has anti-inflammatory ingredients and good for muscle pain. This also has arnica in it, and you know arnica is good for pain. So every morning I'll get up and I put that on for the morning pain. Or if I have to have a hot bath, then I'll rub that into the hips, the knees, the feet, and the muscles that run along the fibia, tibia, all of those bones, because all of those muscles and nerves are being pinched. Why they're being pinched is because I have lipoatrophy in my hips and different parts of my body. So there's no fat, is basically what I'm saying. I'm happy I've put on some weight. I'm currently 170 pounds. Now that's a lot for me on my frame, but my legs are tiny, and most of the fat is in my abdominal area, my breasts. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have fat really on my ribs. So when I'm lying down, sometimes my ribs get really sore, like just to touch, because sitting for too long in any position is painful for me. That's the reality. And I'm okay. I just have to live with it. However, I've had challenges getting help. You know, I went to physiotherapy, but I really think that I need some more investigating. My nerves, my nervous system is completely hypersensitive. So what that means is I can literally put my legs into a spasm just by tapping on them lightly. That's not normal. And I think what's frustrating, the hardest part for me, is that I'm not really getting the response I believe I should from my specialist. And I hate saying that because overall, it's been an amazing, life-saving relationship, you know, and I'm always encouraged that I'll be taken care of. But there's been some little confusions and discussions around the morphine that I'm prescribed. And I just finally had to come out and just say, like, Is there an issue? I get the feeling that you don't really have a lot of trust in me because of some of the questioning. And I'm very compliant. I get blister packed, so it's not about me. I know that much. And just being on morphine, I'm not sitting here, nodding out like people assume when you're on opiates. I actually don't really enjoy it much because my digestive system is screwed from it. I worry about the long-term effects of that. And all that the morphine does for me is help to create a barrier between that pain and my mind. And it's temporary. So I have to do a lot of other alternative things. Alternative, which means things that the doctors wouldn't prescribe or tell you to do. And a lot of the times I have to remind myself that my health is really in my hands. I can't expect a doctor to fix what's wrong with me. I have to do that by myself. So that's why I am like the supplement queen. Glutamine. Yes, number one supplement. You need to be taking it. Your heart. You have to take your omega-3s. You have to drink lots of water for your kidneys, your liver. So you really need to take care of vital organs when you're taking the medications that I take, because they are toxic. It's not normal for me to be on these meds. I guess that's the closest thing I could say about that. However, because our bodies are strong and resilient, it copes with it. My body copes with it. And I'm blessed for that because I can focus on other things that need to be done. I'm not completely bedridden, but I'm not normal and I'm not healed from my pain. So I think I'm going to do a lot of lying out in the sun. I thought of going to visit a tanning bed, see if I can maybe get some vitamin D in my system. And just lying on something warm would actually be really nice. I'm hoping sometime I can afford to buy a biomat so that I have infrared moist heat at my disposal anywhere, that is a device and something that has helped